Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another trading results breakdown video. So, before I get into it, I just want to break this down real quick. I am not a financial advisor. I am not a professional trader. I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. These videos are to be looked at as entertainment purposes only. I just decided to start uploading my trading results because I wanted to track my journey. Alright, but getting into it here, if you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for the past couple weeks or however long, if you guys specifically watched the last video I uploaded, which was a trading breakdown video, just pretty much me backtesting. It was an hour-and-a-half long video, just boring ass trench work backtesting. Like, that's what I do to understand my strategy. That's backtesting, and that's what I've been doing a lot of to get a deeper understanding of my strategy. But as you guys can see, kind of like right there, right above me, that's actually a whiteboard that I put up. So there's 4 different ideas. All of them pertain to, I think it's more than 4, I think it's 6 different trading ideas. All of them pertain to the same strategy. Let me kind of explain this here in the charts real quick. So going to the charts, here is just one trade that I took this week. I will be going over the charts here in a little bit. But so you see that we have AUD CAD, AUD JPY, and AUD NZD. All 3 of these pairs, through backtesting over the course of 100 trades, I have found that using the 1 hour time frame, so waiting for, still using the same setup, I'm using the daily, I'm trapping price between 2 candle structures, trapping price between support and resistance levels, and the only difference is pretty much it's the same thing with my strategy, but it's before I went to the daily 4 hour, I was using the daily 1 hour. And so pretty much these are the time frames that I chose just because of the lifestyle that I'm going to be living and want to be living. I don't want to have to be at my charts. I don't want to have to be sitting at my charts for 2 hours. I want to be able to, once I get to where I want to be in life, I'll be able to just place a trade and go enjoy the rest of my day, go to the lake, go for a ride, and not worry about anything. And also I'm a very systematic trader, so I have to be executing every trade in the system. And just the way that I trade, I'm very systematic, pretty much like a robot. So I want to be able to take every trade that's in my system. But I found that using the 1 hour for break and retest is a lot better on these pairs. So I have backtest these. That's what that whiteboard is for. You can see the pair's name is right there in that box. And then this is one idea percentage gain. This is one idea. I have it laid out in a certain way to be able to tell me if a pair is profitable with that certain idea, and I will start implementing it. So technically I have 2 different strategies, but it's the same setup, just different breakout rules. But anyways, for these 3 pairs, I'm waiting for a breakout of either of these zones on a 1 hour, and then like AUD USD and the rest of my pairs that I trade so far are waiting for a 4 hour. And then I have this Tesla stock here to separate the Forex pairs so I don't get them confused. Anything that's below this Tesla stock I have yet to backtest. I have backtested all of them with the 4 hour, 1 hour strategy, but I have other strategies in mind that I think could work for the volatility for those pairs. And if they do end up coming out profitable, then I'm going to start trading that. And so it'll be a bunch of different strategies, and then diversifying. It's just, I'm not really going to get into it because I might have some people saying, whoa, that's, because they're not comfortable with that type of risk tolerance. But for me, I'm still managing my overall exposure to about 5 to 10% at any given time. So 5%. So if a day comes where I would lose 5% in a day, then so be it. But I have my risk exposure managed, so I have everything under control. I know what I'm doing here. But going back to the results here, you can see this week was pretty much break even. And if you guys watched that backtesting video that I did, you would know that my strategy with my big winning trades, usually I'll have the losing trades first, and then it'll take about 2 weeks for my big winning trades to play out. I've only had this account since the 17th, so about 2 weeks. Yeah, so we're starting out in a drawdown. But how many trades have I taken in the system so far? So 57. What is that? That's 28.5 trades. So that's 28 trades. I've only taken 28 trades in my system. It's been 2 weeks, so I'm taking about 40 trades a month. So we'll see what happens, but my edge usually plays out over the course of 100 trades. I'm averaging a 42% win rate here, and I do have a bunch of positions still open. I have been in profits pretty much for the past week. Like you can see, it's pretty much been break even. So I've been having a couple winning trades play out, and then the losers will take back that profit. But that's just what happens with my strategy. but I have a lot of open trades, so hopefully next week will be better. Let's take a look at the so I have my Forex funds little 10,000 little account here. I'm not expecting anything huge, honestly. I'm expecting to hit like 2 to 5% a month. I did do the statistics here, so the testing, all the testing I've done, I'm not sure if I wrote it down in my page here. So I did write it in my journal here. So I wrote here, possible mixture of daily 1 hour and daily 4 hour. So it's the same. Everything in the strategies are exactly the same. There's only 3 pairs through backtesting that I found worked better with the 1 hour time frame instead of the 4 hour. So like it's a significant difference in the gain. So for example, AUD CAD, so both of these tests were ran over the course of 100 trades. On AUD CAD, I found that the daily 1 hour strategy, so trapping price on the daily and then waiting for a 1 hour candle to close out of those levels, over the course of 100 trades, I had a 13% gain on the account, risking 1% per trade. And then on the daily 4 hour, although the strategy was still profitable, same setup, same rules, same everything, just waiting for a break and retest on the 4 hour instead of the 1 hour. With the 4 hour on AUD CAD, it was a 5% gain. So that's an 8% gain over the course of 100 trades. That's an 8% gain. That's a significant difference. I'm not going to go through all the pairs, the difference in the percentage gain, but at the end of the day, with everything all said and done, I'm trading the same 10 pairs. So far I found that some of those pairs work better with a different strategy just because of volatility and the way that the market, just those little nuances in those pairs, I'm starting to just pretty much get them down. But anyways, with the strategy backtested on all the pairs through the course of 100 trades, at the end of the day, all said and done, it takes about 2 years for one individual pair, it takes about 2 years to complete 100 trades on that individual pair. But since I'm trading 10 different pairs, taking 40 trades, about 40 trades a month, my edge is completing in about 3 months, so 1 quarter. So over the course of 100 trades, I could be making, I'm not saying that it'll happen, but over the course of 2 years, I was able to make 110%, risking 1% through backtesting. So that in 1 year, that's about 55%, and every month that averages to about 4.5% a month. So I have nothing to worry about. Just stick to the plan. 1% risk. Stick to the plan. You'll get where you want to go. All that kind of stuff. But let's take a look at some of the trades that I have taken this week. So nothing too special. I'm waiting for this trade to play out. Also, I need to find a way to start tracking my trades. I think I'm going to start using the TradingView publisher and publish my trades, and then just kind of use those to backtrack some of the trades that I take. So we'll kind of take a look at it here. So you can actually publish your ideas here, and so we'll just take a look at this. This was a trade that I posted on the 29th. I don't think this one worked out in my favor. It did not. It hit stop loss first. That sucks. Same thing with this one, but you guys saw the equity curve on the account. Pretty much I broke even, but I'll show you guys a good trade that I took that just kind of took off for the past couple weeks. So NZD CAD has been doing pretty decently. I mean, it's been consolidating in the same area, but it's been doing pretty good lately. And so nothing on these pairs, and pretty much just waiting for one thing I'm gonna have to get used to is transferring between the time frames. I think it was because I was just really lazy with the way that I was wanting to do things, and then just I kind of decided, I was like, okay, well, if I want to start making a more meaningful percentage gain, then I'm gonna have to just backtest all of these different strategies on all these different pairs, because one of them is bound to work on just the different ideas. Just the more that you look at the markets, your ideas are either going to work or they're not. It's just up to you to put in the work, and I've been putting in the work to find the most percentage gain with my different ideas. So you'll backtest, you'll get an idea, you'll backtest it, but in that backtesting, you'll finish that backtest, and then you'll learn something new that you could be doing, and then it's just a constant process, and then you're like, damn, I gotta backtest this now, and then I gotta backtest this, maybe this can make it better, and that's how you're constantly evolving. So my evolution this week pretty much was I backtested, and I'm very confident in this strategy, and I found that I'm going to have a more significant gain. So with the new changes that I've made through backtesting, feeling super confident, understanding that it has worked in the past, but I'm averaging about a 30% more So with the other strategy, just using purely 4-hour, I showed you guys the equity curve on that, and that came out to about 80% return over the course of 2 years. But with this new adjustment so far, I still have all of these other pairs to be backtesting too, and I could be making more significant gains because I have 6 different ideas that I need to backtest on every single pair and make sure that it's, if it's profitable on the pair, I want to trade it, because that's another asset, that's another line of income. That's the way that I see it. And so that strategy could be working on this pair, and then I have these strategies working over here. The more that you guys get into the trading, you'll understand it. Just kind of diversifying your assets and having different strategies. It's more than just another strategy. It's another income source. So you got to be seeing it like that to be able to make the leaps and bounds. But I've pretty much gone over all my pairs that I wanted to go over. I've gone over everything that I wanted to talk about. But yeah, you guys know the drill. I might be doing like mid-weeks, I might be doing just back testing. So I want to do at least like one video of me just back testing my strategy on my profitable pairs and showing you guys like my strategy is overall profitable over the course of 100 trades, because that's the minimum edge. You're taking thousands of trades in your career. You don't want to be getting caught up in 4 or 5 losing trades in a row. You want to be able to stick it out and not be a gambler and try to make money super quick like most people do, or like you can be perceived online. But yeah, I just want to make weekly backtesting videos for you guys and show you that kind of the realities of when you put in the work, what you start to see in the market and what's actually reasonable. But yeah, I want to do more videos like that, and you guys know the drill. I'll see you guys in the next one.